Good morning. Colleagues, I think we should start. This is a one-day consultation, and we had to start at 9 o'clock, so we are not doing well with time. I would suggest that we start and then additional participants can join us in due course. So, once again, good morning to everyone. My name is Jean Fokwa. I work as a human rights officer with the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, and I cover the 14 countries in Southern Africa with my colleagues in the office. Our office is a regional office. And we are here today because Namibia is going to be going through the fourth cycle of the Universal Periodic Review, which is one of the human rights mechanisms under the Human Rights Council. And we are very, very mindful of the key role that civil society actors play in this process. In the past 2 days, we had engagement with the government, and we thought that it would be important for us to also engage with you, because you also have a very key role to play in this process. And we want to thank all of you for taking the time to make it here today. And we also just want to mention that we are not organizing this activity in isolation. We are doing it jointly with civil society actors in Namibia. And we really want to express our thanks to Civic Plus 264 for coordinating this process in collaboration with other civil society actors. Without no further ado, I will suggest that we start with the program. I would like to please call on Edna Moch, who is the director of Civic Plus 264, to please start by giving us an opening remark, and then that will be followed by Erika Godson, who is the UNFPA representative in Namibia. So, Edna, please, over to you.
Welcome, everyone. I won't take much of your time. I really do just want to welcome you and thank you for being here today. It was only possible for us to have 30 people in the room today. I had some very eager responses. Please make sure that I can be there. And today seems to be one of those days where it's either traffic or people are ill or exams are looming, or I think it's that end of month feeling. But we did anticipate that it was important, even for those who can't be in the room, to still have access to today's event. So we have, as you can see, some live streaming here. Please do tell friends, families, colleagues, everyone that the link is available on our Instagram page, on the Civil Society WhatsApp group, as well as on our Facebook page for live streaming, so that we can have participation in the room from outside today. But also there will be a recording so that the information that is shared today can be shared more widely afterwards. So that was important for me to emphasize. I am Ethni Maj from Civic 264, which is your civil society information hub and directory, and we are able to coordinate events like this to make sure that civil society is in the room and voices are heard when it's very important. I'd like to thank my co-organizers for today's event from the United Nations for enabling this, for facilitating this, for making this possible, so that we have the representatives of marginalized voices, but especially also those of the racially discriminated in the room today to give input on the UPR. And that's really all that I would like to share with you today. Thank you very much for being here, and I look forward to a fruitful and meaningful engagement. I really value everyone who's in the room today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Edna, and we very much appreciate your support in this process. Colleagues, I just want to mention to you that uh, the resident coordinator of the United Nations in Namibia was supposed to be here, but she's busy with other commitment. So the resident coordinator, Ms. Hopolang Fororo, has decided to designate Erica Godson, who is the UNFPA representative in Namibia, to deliver opening remarks on her behalf. So Erica, thank you so much for taking the time to be here, and this is the second time that Erica is coming to this room, and Erica, thank you so much for your support.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to join you here this morning. And as John mentioned, I'm deputizing on behalf of the resident coordinator. And on her behalf, I would like to welcome you to this one-day workshop. I would like to acknowledge the representatives of the civil society organization in the room, the human rights defenders, and partners who continue to champion rights and dignity of every person in this country. So today's gathering comes at a critical time. As you know, that Namibia is very advanced in their preparation for the 4th UPR cycle. And while the government will soon be preparing its state report, civil society's independent voice, data, and analysis remain indispensable in ensuring that Namibia's human rights commitments reflect the lived realities and aspirations of its people. I would like to extend sincere appreciation to the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Regional Office for Southern Africa, for supporting this important initiative, and to all our partners who continue to promote human rights dialogue, accountability, and inclusion in Namibia. As you all know, civil society, you are the lifeblood of the human rights ecosystem. The UPR is the most impactful when it reflects the perspective and evidence from communities, advocacy groups, and individuals whose rights and experiences define our collective progress and challenges. This is where CSOs come in, and you all play a very important central role in this whole process by providing independent data and analysis on the human rights situation on the ground, ensuring marginalized and vulnerable voices, women, children, persons with disabilities, refugees, and others are heard, monitoring the implementation of the UPR recommendations and holding duty bearers accountable, and bridging communities and policymakers to ensure that commitments translate into real change. I wish to commend the Namibian Civil Society Organization for successfully submitting their UPR stakeholder reports on 10th of October this year. This marks an important milestone in ensuring that Namibia's UPR process is informed by evidence-based, people-centered perspectives. While the submission phase has concluded, the work of civil society in the UPR process continues. Hence, the reason for your presence here today. Through OHCHR, the United Nations remains a committed partner in supporting CSOs to follow up on recommendations, monitor progress, and sustain advocacy beyond the review. This includes technical guidance, capacity building, and facilitating dialogue between civil society, the government, and other partners to ensure that commitments made through the UPR process are translated into tangible human rights improvements on the ground. The United Nations country team in Namibia, with the support of OHCHR, has also submitted its own input for the 4th UPR cycle. Our engagement does not end with the submission. We stand ready to continue to support in coordinated, inclusive, and transparent participation